It's Wind Funnel here at HO Road America, one of our favorite tracks here on the HO Champ Car World Series, and we are here to talk with, well, let's see, one of the contenders for this season's Husarsbilt Cup, and Mark Walkczak. Thanks for being on the funnel. Let's talk about this season. You have had your ups and downs. Talk about what you think.
Ups and downs is a very interesting way to put it. Started out better first half of the season than we have in the past, and normally we're a better second half team, but all of a sudden we just kind of hit this lull where nothing seemed to be working right.
PKVHO needs more open class races, I think, because you guys clearly excel when it comes to, open it wide open for the for those cars that you can build yourself, as opposed to dealing with these cars that the league gives you.
Yeah, we've got 6 straight open class wins over the last 2 years, and we got one more race coming, so
true enough.
Hoping one of us two can end up winning there.
And you have your teammate who's leading the points. He's up by, about 30-some points.
27 on
Dan.
Dan.
He's got it right down to the points, all right.
27 on Dan, and I think 32 on Ev and 37 on me.
There you go. So you know exactly what you need to do in order to make yourself get closer to this thing. You need basically Jim Iverson to finish very near the back of the pack for you to score a lot of points.
Well, it was pulled. He pulled me aside and told me he will be missing the Chicago race. So there's points available there.
Absolutely.
But I need to get ahead of Margetta and Kamikawa here.
There's only 4 races left in this season. We're here at HO Road America with the alternate rules. Now, normally the drivers are allowed as many offs as we say. The car can go out of the slot as often as they like. But in this race, you have to keep the car on the track. If you go off 3 times in a heat race, you're done. If you go off 4 times in the final, you're done. How do you stack up on these races where you have to be not only quick, but you have to be careful?
Well, the last 4 D-slot races we've had, I've actually made the final. Earlier this year at Turkey Trot, I had 2 quick D-slots and somehow managed to run the entire second half without getting the third one. This is HO Road America. It's just one of the tracks that I love, and it just something about it just suits me fine.
Well, I think everybody loves this track. I mean, it is gorgeous, and of course it has the most fabulous host of all the races, and that, of course, would be Bruce Butler. Yeah. Come on. Welcome to HO Road America. It is round 12 of the HO Champ Car World Series, and we are here for the Figaro's Pizza Grand Prix. Enjoy.
Figaro! The HO Champ Car World Series is back in action at an old venue, HO Road America, with a new name, the Figaro's Pizza Grand Prix. It's a D-slot race. I'm here with Kitty Bo Peep. We're ready to go again. The D-slot aspect on this track, it's a track with character, especially in the red lane. It's been tripped up some drivers before, and the D-slot portion of it makes it a little bit tougher.
I've heard a lot of complaints about that red lane. I'm telling you, just leave your wine at home because it ain't served here.
So who's the favorite here? I mean, you got the points race. We talk about it every week. Jim Iverson's still out front, but this is something where the points may not really come into play because certain drivers really excel at this track. Who should do good tonight?
Oh, well, Mike Fitzloff did excellent here last year. I wouldn't be surprised if he's taking home the Figaro's Grand Prix Kiss trophy.
A brand new trophy for this race. So it's the other trophy all spruced up for this. But the new sponsor, Figaro's Pizza, that's a pizza place here in Waukesha.
Well, when you're in Waukesha, you gotta try Figaro's Pizza. We're gonna get figgy with it. Woo!
Okay, here's the starting lineup for, hey, what race is this, Dan? It's the Figaro's Pizza Grand Prix. All right, there's Dan Margetta. He's one of the NASCAR guys. I heard they found Kool-Aid in the manifold in that car. He might get disqualified. Wow, and it's got Amy Butler. Wow, she's for second place. Is that really her? Oh, it is her. Wow,
that's her first career front row start for her. Back here's the second driver on the team, the B driver, the test driver, Larry Rotter, car number 4, inside row 2. Outside, the guy that won this race a year ago, Mike Fitzloff.
And then that's the Gulfstream car with the skull and crossbones on there. That must be Jim Iverson because he has
I don't know, he has crossbones on his car, and that's the index car. It's the second hindsight car. It's Mike Kristoff. Oh wait, what?
First time.
Oh, the first hindsight car I was told. I'm confused.
The first car that's starting way back here. Also, this is lots of Spirit in this row. That's Andy's Spirit in the blue and white number 11, and Tom's Spirit, the red and white number 2.
And that car looks like it belongs in the museum. I think I've seen it in an old movie somewhere. That looks like and my guy, that's John Shea, man. That car is old. And next to him, that's a McDonald's car. I ate there yesterday. That's Chris Spirit.
Back here, this pink car ran at the Railroad America with Catherine Legg. It's Mark Walkczak, the Pink Warrior Knight. Hopefully he can keep it in one piece and not scattered all over the track. Rounding out the field is Economacki, the winner a week ago, last place qualifier tonight. That's your field. It's the Figaro's Pizza Grand Prix. It's HO Road America. It's a D-slot race, and it's next.
First heat race is ready to roll off for the Figaro's Pizza Grand Prix. The pink car is featured in this one. Economacki, slow start for Andy Spirit. Larry Rotter also in this one. And the lead is to the pink car. That's Mark Walkczak out front. The Pink Warrior out front ahead of Larry Rotter running second in the black car. Butler Rotter Racing's home track. Oh, there's a crash for Mark Walkczak. He's going to lose the lead to Larry Rotter, who goes out front. So not only does he have a D slot now, but he also will be coming in for a stop and go penalty. And that D slot, you only get 3 of them before you have to park the car, and you're out for the night. Economacki right there, and there goes Larry Rotter right by us. This camera position, there, the black car, hard to see right here. Not hard to miss that pink car that Mark Walkczak, who qualified next to last here this evening, is out there running around in 3rd place right now in this heat, and evidently he's got some folks who are not big fans. Let's see if we can, there's a signboard over here. Mark, crash here. My goodness. You wouldn't think that folks who are not fans would have access to that kind of signage, but that's impressive. Mark has passed Larry and moved into 2nd place. All right, earlier the pink car was struggling. Now it is out front, passing Mark Walkczak as well as Larry Rotter to take the lead. He's trying to pull up and put another lap down on Larry Rotter right there. That's Mark Walkczak. The Pink Warrior out front here. Oh, a D slot for Economacki right there. And that's going to put Ev back. Won at his home track, the WisconsinJobs.com Grand Prix last round. Still fighting to stay in this championship hunt. In the meantime, we've got Mark Walkczak, who needs to make a final also to make sure that he puts the pressure on the points leader, Jim Iverson, who will be coming up in the next heat race. And in the meantime, Mark Walkczak there out front, going to put, another spin right here for, so Economacki has just gone out. That's a 3rd D slot. Ev is done.
Hi, Kitty Bo Peep here with Economacki. Ev, who DNF'd before the race was over. Ev, what happened? Chicken wing?
They called me and said, we got some chicken wings left now.
Oh, you came back for the chicken wings. Oh, the chicken wings are that good?
There's lots of cookies.
Oh, and he said, yes, very good.
Figaro wings.
Figaro.
Time's running down, and Larry Rotter is running 2nd now, just one of 2 cars left on the track. Larry's several laps down, so the question now is whether or not he holds on to score enough laps to advance to the final. He could make that transfer position. One of the 2nd place drivers will move on to the final, as there are 3 heat races tonight. Mark Walkczak going to put that pink car into the final with a win here in the first heat race of the Figaro's Pizza Grand Prix. Heat race number 2 is rolling off now, and it's our nightmare. It's a lot of red and white cars again. Look at this. We got Jim Iverson and Mike Fitzloff, Chris Spirit, as well as Tom Spirit in this one. So you got the 2 Team Spirit guys going. And the early lead belongs to Mike Fitzloff, defending race champion here at HO Road America. Won this race as a rookie last season has had some ups and downs so far, but has made a couple of finals, looking to put himself back into a final race. And we have got the technical crews here working on measuring the speeds. Let's check out what they're measuring here as the cars come by. 297 miles an hour they just measured. 240. Check that out as they come by. Here they come again. 220, 228. Some very fast machines here in HO Champ Car. 217. Oh, a 251. Let's see who can really top it out here as they come by. 320. Oh, there's an impressive number coming through the speed trap. Let's check this out as they come by and see if we can read both the numbers and the cars. Maybe we can tilt that gun down just a little bit. There we go. You see the cars, and then you can read the speed as they come by here. They come down that long main straightaway of HO Road America. There's a good 250 for Mike Fitzloff. The leader, of course, would put up the big numbers. 240 for Jim Iverson. Just 194 for Tom Spirit, who continues to struggle out there. So there, the technical high-tech Mike Fitzloff leads the second heat race, defending race champion here at HO Road America, and the Figaro's Pizza Grand Prix. Jim Iverson has moved himself into second place. Now he's on a chase to maybe catch up to Fitzloff. Either way, he needs to score enough laps to make sure that he passes Larry Rotter and those 101 laps that he tallied in the first heat race for second place to make the transfer position, which of the second place drivers, most laps will move on to the final. Get figgy with it.
Hi, do you know me? I won the last race in HO Champ Car, and when I want to get sauce, I go to Figaro's Pizza.
One of the great features of this HO Road America track is the huge screen available, the giant screen available to the fans to be able to watch the scoring. With a minute and a half left, you see that Mike Fitzloff is ahead by 4 laps over Jim Iverson. Tom Spirit running 2 laps back of Jim. And then it's Chris Spirit struggling back there in 4th place as the time winds down. 30 seconds to go. Mike Fitzloff continues to lead. Jim Iverson running second. Is he going to have enough laps to make the transfer? Looks like he might. 100 laps right now. He'll easily pass Larry Rotter to move himself into that transfer position. Larry scored 101 laps. And there's another D slot for Tom Spirit, who's struggled. Looks like time is running down now with Mike Fitzloff to win it.
Here we go with the third heat race. Wow, I can't believe they let me with this camera. I can't believe they trust me with this camera. It's got to be worth a lot of money. Well, if I break this, I'm in big trouble. But we got that dang museum car's back in this race. He better finish before they put that back in the museum. And we got those 2 cars. They look the same. I can't tell which one's which, but we'll find out. Someone's going to tell me eventually. And then that car there, that's we're ready for the start. That's Amy Butler. She's the hometown hero. This is going to be a good race. I can just tell. I hope I don't get too excited.
Let that in. They let you take care of the camera here? What's going on?
Yeah, I hope I don't break it, because I break this, man. I'm going to be paying for this till I'm like 80.
Yeah, that could be a little expensive there. Hey, oh, Amy Butler's out front leading this race to start with.
Yeah, well, she's beating a museum car, but I ain't too surprised about that, because that car's older than me.
I don't know, Little Lee. We got 2 of these blue cars battling side by side. I can't quite tell who's who, but I think, oh boy. Off. Oh, that must be, that's Mike Kristoff off.
Oh, boy. Well, that's like his second time he's gone off. He's in big trouble.
Yeah, that's his second one. He's got to take it easy. He's got to stop and go there. He's waiting on, and hopefully he's okay after that nice little tumble there off of turn 1.
Yeah, 3 strikes and you're out, just like in football.
Football, Little League? No, that would be basketball.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry.
I don't know if you can see this down here in this matrix corner. It's the crowd has now gotten a hold of it, and they're chanting for hometown favorite Amy Butler. Amy. Oh, Mike Kristoff with his 3rd DNF. He's done. We're catching up here with Mike. Mike, what happened?
You know, I thought I was Don Margetta for a moment there, and I'm not. Clearly, I am not. Driver just ran out of talent right there. Amy Butler just put the car off the track into the trees. Oh no, the hometown favorite. Oh, look at the crowd is just streaming to the exits, and she is being consoled by her husband. Oh, it's a tough night here Let's see if we can get. Yeah, well, let's see if we can get a word with Amy Butler. Amy, the crowd was pulling for you here at HO Road America. You were leading this race.
I love my fans. They're so good to me.
What happened out there?
I went off the track.
What was the? Did you have any sense that the car was losing control?
No sense. Obviously, no sense
at all. No sense at all. Well, at an HO Champ Car race, it's not all about just the event you see on the track. They also offer all sorts of other entertainment, and here you see some of the extreme sports that happen. You see the Figaro people have sponsored a ramp jumping contest, and the fans are really enjoying this as the cars are getting seriously airborne off of that ramp and landing right into that box. That's impressive. And you're watching John Shea in the WIJobs.com car right now. He is looking to make the transfer position, bump out the point leader from the final. Right now it is Jim Iverson sitting on the bubble. If Iverson scored 104 laps, Shea is right now inside of 10 laps with 40 seconds left to go. Time's running down. In fact, he's catching up to Dan Margetta. Dan has only run 100 laps, and at this point he just needs to hang on for the win. But the point is that Shea is looking to pass Iverson. He's got about 6 laps to make up now with 25 seconds left to go. He's keeping it very clean. He does have 2 D slots. In fact, both drivers have 2 D slots. So at this point, they just need to keep it on the track in order to finish and make the final, I think. 10 seconds left to go and 2 more laps to make it. I don't know that he's going to make it. It's going to be very close. Time's going to run down. 3 seconds to go. 103 laps and a D slot, and he's done. He's out. He D slots right at the end, and he does not make the final. It was that close, and Iverson, his heart is beating again. Points leader has made the final.
Hey, where was Dan Margetta? I think I interviewed you once before and you were in the final. I think you did pretty good. I don't remember, though.
I don't know. I don't. I've been in a lot of them lately, and I've been interviewed by you a lot of times. So we're feeling pretty good tonight. The car is very good. I got to make up points. I'm on the pace to do that. I needed a lot of help from John Shane. I didn't get it. I was hoping he could put Iverson out. That Iverson seems to, he just hangs around. He's like Michael Walkczak, man. He just races his way into everything, no matter how hard you put him down.
So you're running against a pink car. What do you think about that? Pink cars don't belong in racing, I don't think.
Well, unless they're being driven by Mark Walkczak, you know. I mean, he's kind of a wuss. So give him the pink car.
Well, good luck there.
All right, you too.
You were sweating out there watching that John Shea. He was flying.
I wasn't even able to watch the track. I was watching the screen, the monitor. And the time was ticking down. His laps kept going up. I thought he was going to get it.
Yeah, I fell out of my seat. Wow. Hey, you're the guy who won this race last year, right?
That's right. This isn't your daddy's HO Champ car.
I remember that. You signed an autograph for me after the race. That was so cool. You're going to win this race, I think.
Well, I'm going to give her a shot. Jim Iverson is awesome today. And Dan Margetta.
And I gotta ask you about that pink car.
What pink car?
There's a pink car, isn't there?
I raced in the green.
Hey, the rumor is you drive that pink car I've been asking everybody about. Can you tell me about that?
What do you want to know? Yes, it is a pink car.
Man, it looks like Pepto-Bismol.
The Pepto-Bismol pink, yeah. Catherine Light granted at Road America. What a better place to break it out than here at HO Road America.
Well, you ran pretty fast in that pink car. You had like a lot of power, like the Pink Panther car or something. I don't know. You were fast.
It all depends on lane choice. If we can end up with one of the inner 2 lanes or maybe even the green, we got a shot here.
Can you take my Mary Kay order?
All right, you've met the drivers. The pink car on the right. That is Mark Walkczak. Defending race champion Mike Fitzloff next to him. Then the blue car, Dan Margetta, and Jim Iverson on the green lane on the inside. And they're off, and it is your defending race winner out front. That's Fitzloff ahead of Margetta. Now in a spin on the interior lane for the pink car. Got all 4 cars starting to run together, but then the pink car wimps out.
He is reckless. Control. Mark Walkczak must learn control.
Master Yoda, it's good to have you here in the booth to analyze the racing right now.
Oh! Big crash. Crash big. Jedi Master, time to get bratwurst. Mine! I will help you not. Give me my sausage.
Dan Margetta continues to hold off Mike Fitzloff by a lap, and he's right now dealing with some traffic. That's the points leader, Jim Iverson. They're running side by side, and neither driver wants to back off right now, Everett Bell. And at this point, what's the smart move for Jim Iverson when you're leading the points? What's the point of battling the guy when you're a couple laps down?
Well, Jim knows that he's got quite a bit of a lead on Dan Margetta. Kamikawa not making the race, the final. He's got plenty of lead on him. And Walczak right now is just struggling in that outside lane and handling cars. So if all Iverson has to do is just keep it clean till the second half of the race, that's the big thing. When you got a huge advantage and when you have no D-slots going into the second half of the race, it's just huge. You can then gun it and he can catch up and easily catch Dan, who has a tendency to throw things away.
And he's in right now. Looks like a nice stop, taking a little extra time right here to make sure that they get everything squared away. Don't want to make any mistakes. Margetta had a good first half here. He's almost ready. Car drops off the jacks and he is away. Good stop, about 15 seconds on that stop.
Hi, Kitty Bo Peep here with Ben from Figaro's Pizza. Ben's delivering our pizza and chicken wings today. Ben, it's cold out, isn't it?
It is a little bit chilly outside.
So what do you think of all these shenanigans, all these guys, a silly racetrack? Crazy, isn't it?
I think it's kind of neat.
Well, maybe you'll have to give it a try sometime.
Maybe. I'll see if I can arrange it.
Well, thank you so much for bringing us some grub. Oh, it's going to be so delicious, I can tell.
It is really good, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
We will. You have a safe drive back.
I will. You guys be safe on the track.
Thanks. Thanks, Ben.
All right, thanks a lot. Have a good night.
Dan Margetta continues to hold on to a 3-lap lead over Jim Iverson with just about a minute and a half left to go here. Dan not trying to do anything special. With the amount of time left, it would require a Herculean effort by Jim Iverson to catch Dan Margetta at this point. Mark Walkczak is going to finish third. He's a good 8 laps down to his teammate, so there's really no chance for him to catch up. But at this point, he's guaranteed a third place total of points, which isn't bad. Keep him at least in touch with his teammate for the points championship. And Jim Iverson now almost guaranteeing himself a second place finish right there with that spin. So unless he puts himself off again, he now has 3. And there it goes. Dan Margetta's a winner again this season. That's another win for Dan.
Hey, it looks like the Pringles man right there.
Figgy.
Figgy?
Figgy.
Get Figgy with it.
It's Figaro.
Woo, 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 woo. We're here with the winner, Dan Margetta. He won the race.
That was a good run. You know, they use this thing to sweep the track off. We had a clean sweep tonight. Fast lap, pole, heat win, race win. Put some points on Iverson, even though he was second at turnaround. That guy's always behind me. I don't know what you got to do to get him to have some bad finishes because I need.
You might need to kill him.
Well, I don't know anybody, but shh. No, we don't know about that. But he ran good. It was good. The car was decent. Fitzloff had the whole thing won. I just had to wait for him to mess up because I got in foul trouble there.
And here is track owner Amy Butler. She's got something for Dan right here. She's got a couple of things for Dan right here.
Lots of things for Dan. Congratulations. Here is the pole money.
Thank you. What's
how
in
much?
here?
How much money is in there?
In here it is $1.
Woo! Yay!
Another $1. Woo! Whoa! It is. Lots of dollars. See, you can see in there.
And he's throwing his money around already. Boy, doesn't that go to his head. And we'd like to present you with the Valentine chocolate. You're always first with me, baby.
All right, cool.
And of course, the Figaro's gift certificate for $25. Enjoy that pizza.
Cool.
And the kissing cup.
Oh, check this out.
Look at that thing. Look at the size of that thing.
That's pretty cool.
Woo!
Enjoy the kiss it. Congratulations,
All right.
Dan.
Woo!
Turn the camera off now.
Turn it off. Yay!